Right, I'm ready for the ceremony.
Excellent. Stand here.
Have I made a terrible mistake?
Lords and
Possibly.
ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Baron Erdos the First. Erestal, bless you. Hip hip hooray. Alright. Celebration's over, now it's time to return to the stolen lands, and you're gone. I wanted to read that. The thing is, if that popped up over the loading screen, and you could click it off when you were done, and then it popped up with the hints at the bottom, I think that would probably be more interesting, because I'd like to have actually read that. But we can probably go to the journal and look. Oh!
Victory. The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
So we've got Amiri, Tristian, Lindsay. So that must be Octavia. So these are the ones you... Okay, no, because... Oh, I wonder if you can end up not getting the other people who join you. Oh, interesting. Challenging... Yeah, okay, continue. Greetings, Baron. Greetings, Baron. Welcome, Your Grace. Keston salutes you. You can see he's a bit anxious, and it seems he'd rehearsed his speech many times. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I am at your disposal. I am not one to bestow honours, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Restov... Hello. Much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Aldori, feel like you're making a point there, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and show you around the most important sites. Where are my companions? They're all somewhere around here, but I never kept an eye on who went where exactly. Well, I assume Tristian is with Jod, and you can always find Lindsay to follow the noise and turmoil. Ah, bless her. Are there any citizens I should know about? Our old acquaintance Jard is right here. Eristil's clerics normally don't like city as much, but he's eager to serve you. The emissary from Brevoy is here waiting for you in the throne room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit. A blind elf? Desna only knows how he managed to get here. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. That's about it, I guess. What's the mood of the people here? I must admit it, I've never seen anything like that. My whole life. A city, a whole barony born right in front of our eyes. The people sensed the moment, today were feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I'd normally feel out of place among all the rejoicing, but today is just one of those days. I'm ready to look around the city. Lead the way. I'm not after a drink. Lead the way. Follow me, Your Grace. Okay, I was wondering if I was following or just... if I was going to have to follow. Click. Greetings, Your Grace. Well, your new subjects. We're selecting a site to build our house. I love how bow wave. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. Fine place to throw garbage at your neighbours' heads, though. Ouch. This is our blind elf, maybe. Well, it's an elf. They're an elf, I should say. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. I'm saying that as a child, but that's because he waved rather than bowed. But could well be like a gnome or halfling. Do you recognise this place, Your Grace? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress wall used to be. Not that it saved him in the end, Ooh, guy with a big sword. Ooh, a little market. That's lovely. So yeah, we've got a couple of mercenaries with big swords. Our workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivals and fairs here. Look, we already have our first vendor. Well, we've got two, actually. We've got we've got a blacksmith, because you've got the anvil and everything. And then potions and magic stuff. Greetings, Your Grace. If you turn to the right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. Some cat's having a fight. The tavern's ale is blessed by Caden Kalen himself, I swear, and the lady who owns it is a gem. But our baron's tall as a troll, his hair of pure gold, and can breathe fire. Well, I mean... Oh, that's all nonsense. Well, except for the part about breathing fire. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. Welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Your Grace, those are our guards. They keep order in the city or keep their mouths busy with gossip. The commander is Commander Highland something. Oh, here's the observation platform. I hope one day your capital will grow large enough we won't be able to see to its full extent from this perch. That is... Oh, I do like that. That looks very pretty. Is that harem? I think that's harem. Nope, we're venturing. The building in front of us is your residence. That's where we'll head now. Notice board for quests. Just stick it on the notice board and the Baron will get onto it. Oh, welcome to Barry. You're about to make the unyielding Stolen Lands a prosperous kingdom. I doubt that. I will try, but I will fail. There is a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance. Baronial. Come on, we're not a nation, we're a barony. Found and build up settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous government will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth for their treasury and many other things. Good luck in your ruling. So, is this now becoming a strategy game? I hope not. I've been enjoying I've been enjoying how the combat's working. I'm not good at it, but I've been enjoying it. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room, where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. Having finished his speech, Keston tucks his thumb under his belt and stands quietly. Hello, my dear friend, Lander Lebeda, the young noble from Vavoy who you've chosen. Unconnected to any factions, so that's kind of why I picked him. As an emissary greets you with a distracted nod. I'm glad to see you in good health. I don't see how you remain so steady in these circumstances. He makes a wide gesture with his hand, obviously meaning something larger than your throne room. But in truth, I shouldn't worry. A little effort, and this barony will become a rich and prosperous land, right? Barony of effect. Community +6, loyalty +6, military +3, economy +3, divine +3, arcane +3, stability +3. New event, trade agreement with Sotova, agreement with Yosef Selimius, which we did accept, Esvanki's offer, pillage the Temple of the Elk, rebuild the Temple of the Elk, research into the nature of curses, Davik Nettle. Oh, right, that's finding out what happened to him. I assume that you can't pillage and rebuild, so we'll probably rebuild. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it to automatic. If set to automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. They'll take care of automatically, and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. Right. Okay. Since ruling seems to be a new thing for you, I'll put the matter simply. There are two kinds of issues the Baron must address. Boring ones, amusing ones. You have servants and advisors to handle all the boring problems, and you can give them orders from wherever it pleases you. But sometimes an urgent matter will arise, a dragon attack, or the visit of some noble dignitary, like myself. Events like these demand the Baron's personal presence in the capital. We'll mark these events on the map, too. According to ancient tradition of Brevoy and most of the river kingdoms, rulers in these parts find it convenient to receive visitors and chop off their heads at the beginning of each month. Oh, chop off heads, not their heads. That makes a bit more sense. I know well that traditions can be tedious, but nevertheless, I advise you to visit the capital on important days. But here's the main thing. You should start choosing people to fill the key positions right away. Your clerics, George, Tristian, were the first to beg for an audience. I'll leave you to your thoughts for now. I'm sure you'll make wise decisions. Of that, I have no doubt. Blind elf. Oh, no, that's Jod. Okay. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I'm confident that you'll be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Though, to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristian and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There is a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. I am disgusted with whoever could do this. And now there is a new woe. Tristian and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There is a place near the capital rumoured by locals to be cursed. Tristian and I visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrescence as at the Temple of the Elk. Oh, what is this place? Where is it? There is a bald hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there. The red panda. Back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like a rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristian and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more, I swear by Eristil. I will go there as soon as I am able. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristian. We have been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. Well, what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Oh, it's loading something! Okay. How's your adventure going? Let us know. Leave a review! Oh, wow. Okay, right, hang on. Now that he's really got his hands full, I'd like to... Oh, point in... The barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. They're as follows: population by the regent, loyalty by councillor, military general, economy treasurer, divine high priest, relations grand diplomat, stability warden, magic magister, culture curator, and espionage minister. Oh, that's the minister again, isn't it? No. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot. Your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks with them. Every 20 points of stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat and upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an advisor. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint... Okay, so I only have 4 advisors available by the looks of it. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the Stolen Land citizens into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Okay. Not all of these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. That's why I have I've got 7 companions now, but I've only got 4 advisors available. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Open the Advisor tab on the right side of the screen, click in the empty slot, and select a character to appoint them as an advisor. Oh, or maybe it's this. I've got 4 needs. Okay, 4 empty ones, maybe. Every barony stat gains a bonus from a specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Shall we just stick with Stolen Lands? No, that's terrible. But click on a settlement to open... No, I'm doing something else. Okay, so we've just got this bit. So, the name of my barony. So, we are by the Tuskwater, so we could go with the Tuskwater. Something like that. Because we're not really... Yeah, it's the whole thing. So, we've got the Shrike. But I don't want to be the Stolen Lands. The Stolen Lands seems like a silly name. Camel Lands. So I don't know, and it did say we can like sometimes try and extend our stuff. Right, name of the barony cannot be changed later in the game, so I have to make the decision now. And I don't like Stolen Lands. I think it's a silly name. The thing, and the Riverlands is something else. So the name of the barony cannot be changed later in the game. What do we want to go with? Shrike. Tuskwater. I kind of want to go with something to do with Tuskwater. I'm probably going to be here for a while thinking. Because that's the thing. Is quite often they're linked to geography. So we've got this. We've got all of the lake, the Tuskwater. So I'm trying to think. Right, we've got Thorn, Shrike, and Tusk. I don't know what what a Shrike is. Is that a thing? I mean, is there a sea somewhere? Where do these waters... Oh, the rivers... I don't know which way the rivers go. But that's where the Shrike is. The little salon, so that must be going in. Yeah, it's these... Yeah. So this goes out to the sea. So there's no sea around, so Tuskwater. We could just call it Tuskwater. After the lake. Because I think they called it Shrike Hills, didn't they? I mean, or we could just call it Shrike. Because that's already what's on there. Yeah, let's just call it Shrike. There we go. Because that's already on the map. We've got the river, we've got the hills. Yeah. There we go. Right, advisors. Okay. So Amory can be that. Hot-headed and direct favors the direct approach. Okay, so our general's going to be direct. Right, the regent. The regent ensures subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by the ruler and serves as a link between baron and people. Letter of the law, peaceful. Letter of the law, both his own interests. Right, we'll have a look. The councillor deals with troubles of the common folk and helps settle land disputes and agricultural matters. This advisor ensures citizens remain loyal to the throne. Yeah, we'll go with Tristian for that, for the councillor at the moment.